Rain over the past 12 hours, that's what we've been seeing. Were you guys up all night listening to those thunderstorms kind of roll through? I was talking earlier about how Cooper did not like it, and unfortunately he's probably going to be experiencing some more of that this weekend because we are expecting more of those showers. Right now, satellite and radar showing just a little bit of moisture moving across the state. That is going to be changing drastically later on this afternoon from a little to a lot more. So temperatures across our state right now, you can see it's pretty nice. I'm going to say in the 60s it's pretty nice, and it's kind of the same story in the southeastern portion and northwestern portion as well, but those temps will be heating way up later on today. This is how hot it is going to be. 90s in so many areas, including the metro, Socorro, TRC, you name it. You can see all the areas where that red is a lot deeper, and that's because it's in the 90s in those areas, and then some areas in the 80s as well. But looks like Ruidoso, you were only hitting a high of 77. That's expected later on today, so maybe hang out in Ruidoso a little bit if you want to avoid the heat. Taking a look at your weekend forecast, though, that might not be a good idea because we are experiencing scattered showers and thunderstorms later on this afternoon as well. We will go over where here in Futurecast, where you can start to see that by later on this afternoon, 5 o'clock, all the areas across the map, we're starting to see that moisture really move and shift. It's going to be hitting early in the afternoon, but this is when things are really going to be getting even heavier. And the good news is it kind of dries up for a little bit until tomorrow morning, and that's when the southeastern portion is going to start seeing some of that moisture first. And again, going into the afternoon tomorrow, some heavier showers in these areas where you're seeing that red, yellow, and orange color. And some areas could be seeing rain over the next 7 days. So let's go to the southeastern portion of our state, head back into what we're experiencing today. Roswell, that high of 94 degrees. Here is your 7-day forecast in Roswell. 90s expected over the next 7 days. Southwestern portion of our state, Silver City, high of 83 degrees. Some moisture expected there. Let's fly on over to northwestern portion, Farmington, high of 94. Whole lot of cloud coverage, but it's going to be Grants that will likely be seeing some of those thunderstorms. Here is your 7-day forecast in Farmington. Again, 90s over the next few days, and then a better chance of moisture later on during your work week. Espanola, you've got a high of 89 expected later on today. And Santa Fe, here is your 7-day forecast. Temps in the 80s and then dropping off to a cool, nice 70s or high 70s later on during your work week. Northeastern portion of our state, Roy, high of 86 degrees. Let's fly on over to your East Mountains where you're seeing those temps in the 80s as well. And then going on to the metro area where you're seeing temps going up a little bit more, low 90s over there in Belen, Los Lunas, and Bosque Farms. And for the rest of the metro, kind of a similar story. Again, temps in the low 90s mostly. And here is your 7-day forecast in Albuquerque. Watch as those temps drop slightly going into tomorrow as your rain chances start to increase, and then expecting some sort of moisture over the next 7 days, even if it's just a whole lot of clouds like on Tuesday. Time right now is 7:23, and we will be right back.